in. Oh, hello there, everybody. It's Dan's Monsters here again. Hope you're all doing okay. Boy, it's a weird world we live in today. I hope you can come over to this strange corner of the internet and takes your mind off it. Don't look at the news, would be my recommendation. Anyway, here I am drawing a monster. Now, there's a bit of an experiment with this video, as you'll see if you stay towards the end. Something really daft. I also try and colour in digitally and screen record one of these illustrations that I've done, and it went disastrously wrong, just so you know. This one you don't even get to see. The next one sort of works, but the screen recording software died. So I am going to make another video that shows you my digital process, which is I use Affinity Photo. It's very cool, but not this one. A little snippet, but not a brilliant one, because it didn't work. The pen digi gods or whatever the call was against me. Ah, God. Anyhow, so here we are. I love a little black and white picture. I hope you like it. Now, shall I talk about some tools here, shall I? Not me. Some would argue. So this is the Pentel brush pen, which I think is the go-to for quite a lot of people. I love this pen. I think it's fantastic. I love the black, deep ink of it. I love the way that you can go thick or thin with the thing. Of course you can go thick or thin. It's a brush pen. And a lot of comic artists use it. A lot of people use this pen. It's an old hand. To the left there, you will see the Pilot Sign pen, which has got a really dark ink and a really thick line. I discovered those whilst working at a Waterstones bookshop and bought an absolute bucket load of them before I left. Next to that, we have got the old Kuretake ink pen, which again is a firm favourite with a lot of people. This is a bit unusual because the ink cartridge is in grey. Normally it comes in black, which, as you can see to the bottom, very bottom left, next to the two brushes, is the old knackered Kuretake pen that I've been using for ages, and the head looks like a punk hairdo by the time I've mashed it and bashed it around. I have tried to throttle back on the purchasing of stationery because it's getting a little bit out of hand. So this year I'm going to try and use what I've actually got, and I have got drawers full of the stuff. That there is a calligraphy pen that I got off eBay. I got a box of them all the same size. Oh, spooky. They're really good. They're not the best, I suppose, because they're not like a brand. They were just like a generic brand off eBay. But I really like this sort of little detail. It's got a tiny little brush at the end. It's great and works really well, as you can see. It's like a fibre brush, but God, this is boring. Let's talk about fibre, shall we? Isn't it wonderful? Oh, yes. If you'll notice, I'm not using my favourite Pilot parallel pen for this one. The paper didn't work with it. It's not very good. It sort of soaks it up a bit too much, and the ink doesn't work. And so I thought, no, I'm going to stick with a bit more of a finer detail with this one and try and experiment with these pens. I just end up using that pen all the time. And as I said before, I've got so much in pens, I decided it's time to start using these up before the drink. Just drink? Man, maybe I need a drink before the ink dries up completely. And then just wastes all my money. Certainly with that and all of the paper that I have strewn everywhere. So that doesn't help either. I've drawn this on a little piece of paper that I've cut out, but I've got sketchbooks full of different types of paper. I just bought some new paper that actually doesn't work anyway. Oh, my voice is knackered. I think it's a bit of a time for a break. One moment. Oh, good grief. Where's my brew? Oh. Intermission time!
Yo, Jim. Yo, Jim. That's right. These are the comics I'm talking about, man. This is the trope of this whole... What's the password? Cuss word, password. Even master, blackbird.
Ooh. There you go. That was pretty cool. Oh, I can't even see the pencil drawing on this one. That's handy. Well, I could see it, but you can't. What an expert I am with the video malarkey, am I not? Well, here we are with another calligraphy pen and another monster. Now, this one is where I tried to record the screen as I digitally coloured it, and it was an epic fail. So you only get a little tiny bit of it after I've finished this drawing. Just a little tiny bit, because technology is rubbish. Anywho, as you can see, I am sticking to the same tools as usual here. The Pentel brush pen to get the outline, and then I'll add the other little bits in for details, etc. Do you know, it's absolutely raining cats and dogs here in the UK at the moment. The snow's gone, the storm's gone, but it's pretty miserable as I look out of my window. So yes, really, this one, the pen just seemed to work a treat with this one. I love those sort of deep shadows that I managed to, by luck, create, I'll be honest with you, rather than talent. Again, very Mark Mignola, who, as you know, is a favourite of mine. This little drawing I think I had done as a... look at that negative space. That's good negative space, that. Oh, I'd done as a little sketch card originally, but decided to do one of the postcards rather than anything else. So yes, a little bit of fine detailing that I've got. Detailing that I've got going there with the little pen again. I've got so many of these now penciled out in sketchbooks and stuff. I'm just going to have to keep going. Oh, there's a black cat just turned up on the top of my fence. I don't know why I'm telling you that. You can't see it. So, yes, anyway, I've got quite a few of these to do now, and I'm sort of debating whether to do them, colour them in, or digitally, all of them, or just maybe try and hand colour them or keep them black and white. What do you guys think? Comments, please, accepted, if you even see this video, which is another thing, of course. Boy, these videos take some time, and boy, you need to keep churning them out to get people to see them. Oh, little edit there. That was lovely, wasn't it? Let's have a zoom in. So YouTube is a very strange place, and there seems to be a lot of discourse online about whether it works or not. But I just kind of enjoy making these when I've got the time, but they do take quite a long time to put together. And I'm no professional. I mean, that is not a great camera that I'm using there, but, you know, you've got to use the tools that you've got. I will put a list up somewhere at some point or other of how I actually did all these and what tools I use in the camera. It's not expensive. I try and keep it cheap. But I just like making them and sharing them with you guys. And if you like them, let me know. I'd love to know. That would be great. Now, so when I finish this, it's going to scoot into the little digital world. The digital realm. It'll be interesting to see what you think and how my process goes. It drove me absolutely nuts when I did it, I'll be honest with you, especially because the software wasn't working. So that's this one finished now. Let's see how we go. One! There we go. Into the little digital. So I've just coloured the whole thing, done a fill colour there, and then obviously selecting the shape. Try and keep it angular. Very good. This is all done in Affinity Photo. I love Affinity Photo. I think it's really cool. It does everything I want to, and it's a lot better than doing the subscription service for it. And they said Amazon then. I don't even like doing that for Adobe. It drives me mad. And I hardly use 3/4 of this software at any point. I just use the bare minimum. But that I'd try and keep it as simple as I possibly can do. I think that's really important. Simple brushes, simple. I will put a list up eventually when I do the proper full video of all the digital stuff. I'll put all the brushes that I use and the process that I use and the layers. I'm terrible because I don't name the layers or anything like that. I'm really bad at that. Oh, and we're back to another one, you see, because the software broke. I cannot stand the godforsaken world of digital computery stuff. That's terrible. I can, because it's really good. Oh, do you like my cup there? That kept my brew very warm. I can tell you that right now. So, unfortunately, you're only going to get to that little snippet of the digital stuff until I put together the other video. I've done a couple of other daft things that I'm going to show you at a future date. So keep your eyes peeled. Like and subscribe. That's the key, of course. Like and subscribe, please. Like my videos. Give me attention. Please. No, that's nonsense, isn't it? I just like doing these, and I hope you enjoy them as well. It's just like, that's the thing in it, you know. Just make some monsters, make any shapes you like, draw what you want, do what you want. It's taken me ages to get this bad. So, you know, please, anybody out there, if you think you can't do it, have a go. Send me a picture of what you've done. Hit me up on Instagram and stuff. You know, I'd love to see it. I think more people should do stuff like this. You know my rules. You know the rules. The rules as always. What are those rules? I'll put them up in the screen, actually. That'd be quite a clever thing to do. I'm going to make a note of that. And you can see all those rules that I go by. Just go for it. I even do that when I'm painting now. I try to do sort of like some sort of like weird abstract paintings. I'll have to show them at some point. I think you just go for it. It's the best way. It's the best way. Anyway, so again, I've got the Pentel brush pen here. I've used exactly the same pens, even though this has been over sort of 3 different processes, if you will. I've got so many pens, I can pick hundreds of them. So now I'm just trying to pick certain pens to do certain jobs. And these 3 pens, really, that I'm using here are the ones I use for these little black and white postcard-sized images. And they work very, very well. The paper is just like standard card. I've got some A4 card that I've chopped up into little bits for A6 size. And I should put them all in a little book, a bit like the Daily Monsters that I do. But they're all done with the Pentel pen. These are take a little bit longer because I'm sketching these out, as you know. Now this is a dreadful shot. I don't know how I managed to do this. I've zoomed in and I basically chopped the bottom half, the important part of the picture. Aren't I a genius? A video editor, I am not. Anyway, guys, this is going to finish soon, and then we're going to go into a little bit of a wacky thing that I've done at the end. Wacky. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. I was just goofing around, I'll be honest with you. The editing software that I use, I'm changing to a new one. So these are the last throws of a crummy editing suite. So thanks for joining us. Enjoy the end bit. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram if you want. You can check out the Substack, dansmonsters.substack.com, dansmonsters, and just, you know, enjoy. See you later, guys. Bye!
Monsterlab specimen number 66. Screamy Joe believes it can sing. It cannot. Found while emptying the bins behind a local takeaway. Origin unknown, can bite if singing request denied. Monsterlab, specimen number 91. Lurkowitz. Lives behind your washing machine. Several found at a local laundrette. Origin unknown, different species have a variety of colors. Eats left foot socks. Monsterlab, specimen number 22. Donna the Devourer. Collects toenails. Don't ask why. Found scurrying at a local nail bar. Origin unknown, can brandish a weapon if annoyed. Horns very sharp. Monsterlab report complete.
Well done, you've made it to the end!